Because we saw travel trend changing so much. Post-COVID, we have done more than 100 private charters for clients.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
A lot of challenges with countries not accepting customers. We had a lot of clients who were doing private charter, travel. And this is because there were a lot of permission challenges we had. And we had a lot of timelines. Within 24 hours, you have to arrange a charter. Within 48 hours, you have to arrange a charter.
Identify ourselves as a boutique luxury travel company. That is one of the reasons why we have got one of the best families in the world who deal with us.
Yes, of course. We were coming to that. I mean, would that be a dream client if I talk of 2020, 2021? Do you think that was on your bucket list?
Not at all. It just happened, and it happens for good.
And we are talking about
The Ambanis.
the Ambanis, of course. Or, adventures that you need to plan. You put in your creativity, your magic, and your expertise. Hello and welcome to another wonderful episode of UPODD, a Kya Matlab initiative. And today I'm so excited to present two travel trailblazers with us on the show today. Sapna and Bharat, the dynamic duo behind Pluto Travels. So it's time to unwind and enjoy the leisure, the adventure behind every travel. Because in today's episode, we are going to hear more of their client chaos, their travel adventures or misadventures, and the sprinkle of magic that they spill on every travel they curate. So let's welcome Sapna and Bharat on UPODD. Hi Sapna and Bharat, thank you so much for making this day so very special and memorable for us.
Thank you so much for inviting us.
It
It's
is
a
always a
pleasure
pleasure.
and honor. Yes.
Great. And you know what? What's more special is that we love to have power couples with us because it becomes 2x the power, 2x the fun, and 2x the passion. So we'd start with, this wonderful name of the company, Pluto Travel. How did it start? How did the two of you decide to get on board towards this journey?
Okay, so I'll start with myself. The time I started the company, I was alone. We were not married that
Yes.
time. So we had few options. I think Pluto was standing out because there's no company in UAE which has this name. Because you have to have a unique name.
Sure.
So we were looking for some planet name, and I think Pluto was one of the names which was not, there in the whole UAE. So that was one of the reasons we tried Uranus. It was there. There was a Saturn. There were a
Okay.
couple of them, but
Mercury.
Pluto was not there. So
Okay.
that was one of the things. And they said that, you can always put names of, local people. It'll give you more local experience. We said, no, we want to go into international and we want to keep an international name. So that
Okay.
is the story behind Pluto. We had 10 names shortlisted. Out of that, this one was selected.
Selected.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just for your information, we are not the one who select the names.
Yeah.
We have to give some suggestions
Uh-huh.
to the DTCM, and they are the one who selects one out of these.
Okay, great. So when Pluto as a planet was declared as the
Yes.
dwarf planet, did it change any plans for you guys?
So apparently, Pluto as a planet was declared a dwarf planet before we started the company.
Okay.
So we already knew that it's not a planet anymore. So let us keep the legacy going.
Okay. Perfect. So you coming into the family, Sapna, and of course after marriage, how was the experience? Were you excited? Oh, great. I'm going to have a holiday each month. And I mean, was that the excitement of being a part of this powerhouse travel brand and ultimately, giving it, like I said, double the purpose, double the passion?
Okay, so I come from a family who basically are more traditional. They don't allow their females to work, neither join the business. And I was always, I was excited. I always wanted to work. I always wanted to do something for myself,
Okay.
my personal growth. So when I got engaged with Bharat, he told me that you will not sit at home. You will join my business.
Okay.
And I already had experience in marketing.
Right.
So when I got to know that he wants me to join his business,
Yeah.
it was like a dream come true.
Oh, wow.
So that's the best thing, that, my father just chose the best groom, just the best guy for me. It was a proper arranged marriage from my own community, well off, good money, everything. But then when he said that I would like you to join my business, which of course I never expected he'll say, that was a turning point. I'm like, the day I come to Dubai, as soon as, we are married, I come to Dubai, I'm going to come to your office from day one.
Wow.
And then, of course, I was into marketing. Previously, I did some internship in marketing, and I've worked as well, against my father's will, of course.
Yeah.
So I actually had some experience in marketing. So I said, you just start doing marketing only.
Wow.
And that's how it started.
So you were manifesting Bharat, or you were
Yes.
manifesting Pluto Travels?
I was manifesting him.
How nice. But this whole industry of travel and tourism, as we know, is very dynamic.
Absolutely.
Right? It has its own set of challenges and
Yes.
pressure. So together as a couple, when you handle this business and, pouring in your creativity and innovation, do you think it has helped you strengthen the bond, or there has been those moments where you felt, maybe we should think about doing it together or separately?
So I'll start.
Yeah.
That, when I joined the company, he gave me my department that you manage marketing.
Right.
So at every, at every situation, every time, he's somebody who always supported me. I have never seen a dull moment with him when it comes to facing any challenge. He'll always motivate and encourages me. Had he not been a partner, I wouldn't have done what I've done today. So it's the other way around. I did better because he was there with me.
Wow, that's so wonderful. Bharat, what's your take?
I think you have given us a clear indication, power couple. The reason being power couple, because we have two strengths together. And one strength goes into marketing, and one strength goes into operation, expansion, and thinking different. So we always were, resembling each other with a lot of things, and that was really helping us, because there were two different minds thinking two different things, and that also supported us a lot. Like, we do something different. There's no agency in UAE who has a travel influencer. She manages that role as well, which helps her in her business also. As well as we try and do innovative things. Like, we show our travel whenever we're traveling. We show experiences. We show luxury travel. That's a huge segment what we cater to in the industry also. That really helps us also to experience new things.
Right.
So that is also one of the things what we also experience, what we want our clients, our family, our our associates to experience. So that also gives us an edge, because there is a huge space there, we think. So I think that is one of the things what we cater to, and we want to make sure that it is we want people to experience that.
Yes.
Right.
And we are like a jigsaw puzzle. I'll say like that.
Okay.
Why? Because I am very aggressive, very, I'm a go-getter. I'm always on the run, always high. And he balances it. So that's one of the reasons why we could go so well together, because I'll always have my ups and downs, but he's such a balanced person that he'll ensure that I go along.
Great. So that's the way you complement each other,
Yeah.
which is so very important, like you said, to balance the strengths and your passion area. And with Sapna, of course, we see you a lot on screen with your travel blogging and amazing videos that you do. You kind of capture those, the moments that you've curated, the special travel destinations, offbeat destinations, solo travel, so much that you talk about. Where is Bharat?
Okay. So,
Behind the camera?
yes. So I'll tell you what. Number one, he's a Dubai kid. So initially when we started traveling, whatever opportunities he will get to travel, he will pass it on to me.
Okay.
I remember the other day he said, go to Japan. I'm getting an opportunity. You go and experience it.
Right.
So every time he'll get an opportunity, he'll tell me to go. He's somebody who loves to, be in this part of the world. I mean, as soon as we land from any country to Dubai, he'll always have such a big smile on his face. He's like, Dubai is Dubai. So it's like that. So I always got a chance to travel myself, all by myself.
Okay.
Number one. So wherever I travel, I had more time after my work, after my meetings, after, going out with the tourism board to explore myself, to explore the country through myself. So what I did, I always had a photographer or a videographer through, of course, BNI, our platform.
Yes.
And through that, I got an opportunity to travel and explore and also capture it. That's Plus, of late, since last 2-3 years after the pandemic, things changed. He
True.
started traveling with me, as well as he started traveling solo as well. So now I can see the travel bug has also bitten him. So
Oh,
now
wow.
you will see more of him as well.
Oh, wow. That would be interesting, the behind the scene. And
Yes.
of course, on the trip together, we'd love to see the two of you
Yeah.
and the chemistry and the love and the bonding that you have. I think it'll be lovely to see more of that.
Absolutely. You will see more of us now.
Wonderful. So, Bharat, you said that you started Pluto Travel even before your marriage. What drove you to start something into travel? Like, was it something from family, or were you always passionate about travel?
So, my family was always into business, but, what happened is I worked for Sharaf Group before I joined.
Okay.
And they are big. They have big names. They have big corporates with them. One of the clients we won was a couple of millions before I desired to open my own agency.
Sorry, he's been more modest. It was
Yeah.
60 million account. That
Yeah.
also in 2005.
Wow.
So that was
Amazing.
That is
You're
one
too
of the
modest,
biggest.
Bharat,
Yeah.
right?
So what happened is that gave me a boost.
Yeah.
When that started, it was that so my family was into business. They were conservative business. They went to textile, ready-made, and other businesses. They said that come join our business. I said no. I've spent a couple of years. I actually did my degree in travel from UK as well. So that also had a passion because I was doing my bachelor's as well as I was doing my travel tourism degree. So when I completed that, I had a choice, and travel was booming end of the 90s, 2000s.
Sure.
Saying that it's coming up. Travel is really coming up that time, and that time we saw a lot of scope in travel. So I joined a travel agency, local group. I worked for them. Then I went to Sharaf. I moved to different departments. I learned all from the scratch, right from how to issue basic flights, getting into hotels, getting into leisure. Then I moved into sales. I was also, got an opportunity to manage a branch, manage the sales team. I did all the roles there.
And royal family.
Yeah, and then I used to also handle the royal family of Sharjah. They used to be our clients at that time when I was working over there. That was very exciting for me because every day I used to learn something new, and they used to give me a challenge that you'll have to fulfill this in this particular time duration. If you can do it, fair enough, you're with us, or otherwise it's a challenge. Because they also have their own challenges too, because they are more of timelines where they have to manage things within the time span, because they are very demanding.
Right.
So that gave me a passion towards growing in the industry. Then when I started my company, there was a desire to provide goods and a super service,
Okay.
which was a gap in the industry. So we have categories of businesses in our industry. There's a top category, which are the big agencies. There's a mid-sized category where we have about 4, 5, 6 branches. This is a category we suit in, where client actually looking for personalized service. They're looking for curating. They're looking for something they enjoy and they experience. So we are in that category where business, there's a lot of clients we have, they ask us new experiences, which we want to create for them. And for me, the journey was I used to sit with customers.
Okay.
I used to speak to them. I used to discuss that what is that experience you want.
Right.
So when you learn this from them and you know them, then you know that what they are expecting from you. So every travel was different for me.
Right.
There was multiple countries which I didn't travel, but the client was, they were giving me experiences that we want to do X, Y, Z. Can you do extras on that? I said, why not? That is an exciting journey for me. So a lot of services, what we started and what we are doing right now have been, asked by our customers to do that. One of the services we used to do visa assistance, simple things. One of my clients, he was going with his family to Malaysia. I still remember that. And he said that you're doing my package. I want you to assist for my visas. I said, okay, I have not done this before, but I will do it. How did I do? I went to the embassy, filled the form for the customer.
Okay.
I did that basic things. And then today we manage couple of thousands of visa for a year. We have a visa department.
Yeah.
So that's been an interesting thing for me because, you learn with the customer's experience. Right. And he's like, if you're doing this for me, why don't you do this for me? So we said, why not? So, that's the experience what we have. So, travel teaches you that.
Of
Absolutely.
course.
you
Of
know,
course.
and there's a lot of learning curve for us because there's so much trend, as you rightly said, that we are also learning. There are more than 100 countries in the world.
Yes.
And there's huge demand for travel, and it's increasing post COVID. We have seen that trends. Touchwood, God's been so kind with us. We have been growing post COVID.
Absolutely.
So 2022, 2023 was one of the best years we had in business.
Yes.
Because we saw travel trend changing so much, and people started asking us so many unique things. Like, post COVID, we have done more than 100 private charters for clients.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's been an interesting curve for us. We see that, people were demanding post COVID because of the, a lot of challenges with countries not accepting customers. We had a lot of clients who were doing private charter, travel.
Yeah.
They were actually, we were arranging private charters for them. And
Yeah.
this was worldwide. And this is because there were a lot of permission challenges we had. And we had a lot of timelines. Within 24 hours, you have to arrange a charter. Within 48 hours, you have to arrange a charter. You have to see the airport permissions. You have to. So there were a lot of things which we learned.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Great.
that's been an interesting, journey for us, because post-COVID, we started private charters.
Absolutely. A lot of them, private charters,
Yeah.
as well as a lot of private chalets
Yes.
across high-end hotels. So basically, we identify ourselves as a boutique luxury travel company. That is one of the reasons why we have got one of the best families in the world who deal with us.
Yes, of course. We were coming to that. I mean, would that be a dream client if I talk of 2020, 2021? Do you think that was on your bucket list? as a
Not
dream?
at all. It just happened, and it happens for good.
And we are talking about
The Ambanis.
the Ambanis, of course. Great. So how did that happen? I know with Pluto Travels, you're not just travel planners. You, like you said, bespoke luxury travel curators, and you make sure that be it dreamy honeymoons or offbeat destinations or, adventures that you need to plan, you put in your creativity, your magic, and your expertise into it.
Yes.
How did this blend, click with the Ambanis?
Okay. So basically, one of our sales team had some connections with the PA of the royal family of
Yes.
India, and that PA got a chance to meet me. And when we met him, he was talking about all those crazy demands he used to get from the family when they used to come to Dubai,
Okay.
like opening the restaurant after the working hours, or opening Dubai Mall after few brands after the Dubai Mall is closed, and that all actually happens. So he was telling us about all those things, what he did for them in all these years. And then I said that next time, if you have any such crazy demand,
Wow.
any such exclusive things to be done, let us know and I can help you. And one fine day, he just called and said that next week, after their first pre-wedding in Jamnagar, these guys are coming, and he wants to experience Dubai Green Planet, and it has to be completely booked for himself.
Okay.
And then when he came here, we arranged everything for him because we apparently spoke to the main guy in the DP world. We arranged a good warm welcome for him, and then we arranged the entire tour of the Green Planet because, of course, Mr. Anantamani loves animals.
Okay, great.
So that's how it happened. So when he saw that we have been hand in hand going with him and then arranging everything, he called me and he asked me, "Do you own the Green Planet?" I said, "No, I don't own the planet. I don't own this Green Planet, but we work very closely with these people."
Wow.
And that's how the relationship began. And every time they came, lots of different demands came in.
Yeah.
Some were too private to even discuss right now in
Yeah.
terms of, booking the entire place.
They're very much, they have a lot of timelines. Something which is
Yeah.
which need to happen. If you follow the normal protocol, takes about 48, 72 hours. They want in 2 hours, which we
Okay.
proved it to do that.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the reason.
Through a connection. So this made them think that these people are capable of doing something which is as per our timeline. Because and if you go to anywhere, they have mindset of doing that in that particular time,
Yeah.
which they didn't had confidence in this part. Of course, they don't want to use their connections. They want to use the connection rightly.
Right.
So they want to
Yes.
use our connection to make sure they are doing what they want to experience.
Wow.
So I think that helped them to, and it was a challenge for us to manage couple of things within hours.
Yeah, of course.
We did.
Yeah.
Like I still remember how we booked the Abu Dhabi's
SeaWorld.
SeaWorld.
Sea World.
Yeah.
Wow.
In just 2 hours in the morning.
we
Like
did
the
all.
entire one booked for them.
Yeah. So we did couple of things for them.
Amazing.
We did the the Polaris in the desert, which was in couple of hours. Then we
Yes.
did Dubai Safari Park, which was also couple of hours. They had so many protocols there, and it is just that committing them and delivering was one of the things they were looking for.
Yes.
Which we did.
So the best
Wonderful.
thing is that, they might be meeting hundreds of people on a daily
Yeah.
basis or on a, regular basis. But when they saw me next time, both of them asked me, "How are you?" I'm like, "I'm good."
Nice.
So I'm happy they remember,
Of course. I mean, I was about to come to that when you told them that, when you come next time to Dubai, just let us know what crazy. Were you even sure what's coming your way? Like all this in 2 hours, like managing the sea
Yes.
world and all.
But it was fun because
Yeah.
that's what we are for.
Right.
We have connections everywhere. We are proactively involved with all the top management of these theme parks and all
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So we can arrange it. And every new attraction which comes to Dubai, I always send them the details about it.
Mhm.
In Dubai, in UAE.
Yeah.
So then next time when they come, they can experience it.
Amazing.
I think the challenge is to find the right connection at the right time, which
Yes.
we have been fortunate enough to
Yeah.
connect right people at the right time and do this with them. And this also helps us seeking new connections.
Yes.
Mhm.
So I think it is probably a win-win for all of us,
But-
because we also
Yes.
get very strong connections in
Hmm.
so many departments and hierarchies of people that and they also respect you because they are the royal families of India.
Yeah,
Yeah.
within 18 years in this country, doing tourism,
Yeah.
meeting a lot of people, getting into all those global events which are happening in Dubai, in
Mhm.
UAE, we can at least make that many connections, and that's what speaks for itself.
Wonderful. And I think that's the beauty of what you're driving, and why within this industry, which is again, as I said, so trending, so dynamic, so evolving, you're able to create a very special place for yourself, a name that, people look up to. I mean,
Yes,
your
that's true.
competitors would really shiver with that name and
Yes.
with the kind of work that you're doing.
I agree with you. The other day, somebody just sent me a message that I'm connecting you to one of the HNI who owns few companies in DIFC, and he's a frequent flyer. He travels a lot, and because you manage HNIs and UHNI, so I'm connecting you to them. So that's what is the
Wow.
reputation we have made in the market.
Of course, and that talks volumes since both of you are from BNI. So we see that how BNI loves you for the kind of deliverables that you have, the commitment that you've been meeting, and the creativity that you're spilling into the travel, into packaging travel in a wonderful way.
That's true. That's why as a group we represent in 6 chapters across
Amazing, and that's India and
India and Dubai.
Dubai.
Hopefully we'll be starting in Saudi soon.
Oh wow!
But BNI is not in Saudi so
Yeah,
far.
maybe BNI will follow you this time.
Yes.
Great. So, meeting all these demands, like I said, you have some crazy demands from your
Yes.
client. Any weird demand that you have said that let's just say no, let's not
Okay.
attempt it, or like you've always been like Sapna said, go getter and make it possible.
Weird demands. No, but we get a lot of demands for these exclusive shows and exclusive sports events happening. Like right now, how many tickets you got for F1, right? So we get these demands around
Okay.
where you have to arrange tickets for these events, come what may, because they are not able to get it directly from somewhere.
Right.
And
Okay.
of course, he has his own sources. He's
Yeah.
also one of the members of.
So I think
you say better.
it's always good to know challenges. Like we have this family only. They came back to us. They said that, we want to book a restaurant at 11 o'clock where the restaurant closes at 10:30. So we were like, okay,
Yeah.
let's do it.
Yeah, but then
Let's
this
do it.
restaurant was in one of the top networking clubs of the world,
Mm-hmm.
and they will not change rules for anybody. And the funny thing is, we work with them, we book their travel as well
Okay.
of that particular
Right.
club,
Right.
of the owners of the club,
Yeah.
who are also Sindhis, by the way.
Okay.
So then we booked, we called the main person who is managing that club,
Yeah.
and he said that, by the way, the membership has been exhausted. I'm like, yes, but then it's been renewing, so we can do something, right? And he said, okay, let me talk to my chef if they can do something about it,
Mhm.
because they all were Michelin star. And finally the chef said that no, we cannot extend the time for them,
Mhm.
but if they pre-order
Mhm.
before they come, then we can at least prepare everything for them.
Okay.
Then we can serve them later,
Wow.
but nothing later than 11.
I'm sure rules are rules.
Yes, but then still we could find out a midway solution.
Yeah.
And they were comfortable with that,
Okay.
They pre-ordered everything. And
Lovely.
guess what? Last moment, the plans were changed.
Oh,
This happens a
yeah.
lot, yeah.
The misadventures of travel and planning.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then it's okay.
Yeah. Let's talk of your own travel. I mean, you are planning travel for people around you and royal families and who not.
Yes.
Do you still crave travel for yourself? Are there destinations you feel like you secretly dream of and say, oh, when are we going there? When are we going to explore that part of the world together, maybe?
I think we should talk about the Bali experience we had in that island. You remember?
Yeah, that is one of the, or we can talk about the Bulgaria experience that we had.
Oh, yeah, that was fun. No, but Bali, why? Because we booked something.
Yeah.
So what happened is we took a trip to Bali, and I didn't want to go to this Nusa Dua and all that. I wanted to go some islands which people generally don't travel to.
Sure.
And then I selected this island called Nusa Kinigan.
Mhm.
And Nusa Kinigan is an island which is probably there's no ferry going there. You have to cross a bridge, go by yourself, and stuff. And there, out of excitement, I just opened booking.com, which I never do.
Okay.
And I just booked basically some chalet there.
Okay.
And when we went to the chalet, it was actually somebody's home, and it was not appropriate for us to stay because
Okay.
we stay in 5 stars, and
Sure.
that didn't go well.
Mhm.
Generally, I don't do that. I don't book myself. I
Okay.
always take suggestions from my local travel agents
Sure.
or hoteliers whom we work with. And that was a terrible time when as soon as we checked in,
Mhm.
first of all, there was nobody in home. We had to wait for 10-15 minutes. Somebody came in that two-wheeler and they just gave the key and they said, you can go inside.
Okay.
And that place was not appropriate to stay. It was just a white plain room with one tube light on it.
Okay.
What is this? And then I realized that I'll not do this mistake of booking by myself. I would go through some good recommendations.
Right.
I called my agent. I said that, I'm looking for something which can, because I was exploring.
Sure.
And guess what? He gave me a tree house to stay. The cost of the tree house was double the price we paid there.
Okay.
But of course, we already paid. That money was non-refundable.
Right.
And that tree house was an experience.
Mhm.
How we were climbing up, how we were staying in the tree house, and below us was the beach.
Oh,
What an
wow.
experience.
Amazing.
So that's why I always say that when you are booking online, it's an ocean.
Yeah.
If you are too sure about it, go ahead.
Hmm.
Otherwise, take an expert advice.
Amazing. And that's where I think we are lucky to have Pluto Travels
you.
for that expert advice. And of course, there's so much that can happen. And like you said, Bharat, after COVID, I think people have realized life is too short, right?
Unpredictable.
And unpredictable. And Sapna, I think I remember lately with the travel mishap which happened with Air India flight, you so beautifully put it when you came and said that sometimes we don't do a
Yeah.
nice goodbye before leaving
Yes,
each
yeah.
travel. That was so nice. I mean, travel is an emotion.
It is.
It is an emotional experience.
Totally.
And even incidents like this where, COVID happened. Oh, how do we travel? Travel is risky. Or a mishap like this happened. People have their fears. They will suddenly change plans. I remember when there was tsunami, people changed plans of going to destinations where there
Absolutely.
could be a possibility. There was just
Yes.
so much fear. How do you guys handle such things?
Yes, I agree with you. People do get fearful. But imagine people did cancel some of the flights for that particular airline as well when this mishap happened. But life just goes on and people are back to normal. They're again booking.
Yeah.
They are booking business class in the same airline. They're doing everything. So I
Right.
feel it's just a matter of time. We
Yeah.
don't have to do anything. It heals by itself. Yes, they will always ask us for suggestions,
Yeah.
and we will give our true suggestions to them.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
we will give them the exact fact. That's why we are here, right?
Right.
But no, it does not affect. I agree. People probably after tsunami changed their plan, but that was just initially, right?
Right.
People are going all the more to Thailand, all the more to Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
They're doing weddings there. It is happening.
Great.
Yeah.
And so for the two of you, which is the format of travel? Like you said, you do group adventures, you do corporate travels, you plan these offbeat destination, or for solo travelers,
Yes.
something offbeat that they like to do, dreamy honeymoons, wedding planning. Which is one element that you feel, wow, we love doing this? There's just a lot of connection of our personalities into curating something like this.
Yes, I think you answered.
I think we have got into the space where we do private celebrations.
Okay.
From anniversaries to birthdays to to special occasions.
Milestones.
So currently, there's somebody who I am actually curating, experience. The couple wants to go for their birthday celebration in Sri Lanka, and they want something out of the world. Now, exciting for me because I love such things. They want to stay in a villa in Sri Lanka where they will invite 8 to 10 members of the family. Everything should be specialized and curative. Like from the chefs to the decoration to special arrangement to, on the celebration night, they want to do something exclusive. So I think these all things excites me a lot.
Yes,
Okay.
just to give you a little more information, this is a couple from India. They have bases in Dubai also,
Okay.
but they are the top of the top families of their own city, and that's one of the very famous cities of India. So I'm
Okay.
just giving you some information.
Right.
But they want it to be more intimate, more private,
Yeah.
more with the family. But they want to add elements which makes them feel special. So we're adding few things in that.
Okay, great. That's so wonderful. I mean, I think it's giving me a lot of ideas how travel should be.
Absolutely.
Like traveling the world. And I think when you travel the world, you're just shaping up your personality so much. There's so much of,
Totally.
learning different culture.
I agree with you.
And, I remember you sent a video where you'd visited Scotland or some of the Nordics, and you met the royal,
I did. Yes.
and how to bow down, how to greet. And those elements are just so beautiful. It just shapes up your whole experience. So one such
Yes.
experience from both of you.
Yeah, so the one which I was mentioning that, we
Yes.
went to Bulgaria recently.
Yeah, before you continue, sorry. Why Bulgaria? Bharat is somebody who will always look into a destination which people generally don't travel.
Okay.
People don't travel to Bulgaria from Dubai a lot.
Yeah.
But he will book such places where he will go,
Okay.
make connections,
Yeah.
contacts with agents, with hotels, and come back and curate itineraries accordingly.
Okay.
So I think so. I like this reason being, I see Dubai trending a lot to these destinations. Reason being, they want to ease travel for travelers. One is, visa-free travel, or people have actually gone to all the major countries of Europe like Italy, Switzerland, Germany. All these countries are exhausted now. Now we want to do a new Europe. So these countries like Bulgaria is one of the countries where there is snow in the winters. There's a proper nice city where you can just chill, explore, go to small towns, go to skiing, and you can also go to islands. So it has everything all together, is like a one-stop shop. If you want to stay for probably 7 to 10 days, it is
Okay.
giving you a lot of things
Yes.
to explore.
And also to add, hunting is
Official
there.
by
Yes.
Ah.
And our experience on 31st.
Yeah.
So exciting.
So the exciting part was we went for our New Year celebration there on 31st December. The president is in the town, in the main street, in the city center. He has a stage. He's celebrating with the localites there.
Yes.
And we were actually crowded with the localites. We were all dancing together. We didn't know each other.
Okay.
We were doing their steps, which they locally do it, and we were with them in that time and celebrating on 31st. So I think that was a very exciting thing for us because we didn't know anybody, and suddenly we get a crowd of people who are actually touching our hands, dancing with us, and
Yeah, so
exploring.
Bulgarian dance is a group dance.
Okay.
So you actually, you form a circle and you dance together, holding each other's
Okay.
hand. Imagine a group of 20, 30 people. Again, the next group, they all are holding hands and dancing on 31st at 12 in the
And
midnight.
they're teaching us the dance actually.
Wow.
So, and we don't know each other, like
Yeah.
left and right. We don't know who is there, but they're all excited because it was New
Yeah.
Year's time.
Yes.
And this is what is exciting us. Reason being, we are seeing something new. We're exploring something new. Of course, we did this similar thing in Turkey, but we didn't have dance.
Turkey was
Yeah.
also, they call it open party.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
open party means in the middle of the town, all the squares will be closed.
Yeah.
No vehicles would be allowed.
Uh-huh.
And they will have a big stage. They'll have DJ playing. They'll have music, orchestra, organs, everything. And they will start dancing in the middle.
Wow.
So that's trending. Open parties in Europe are the best, especially during New Year's, because every 31st we celebrate outside Dubai. When
Wow.
the world comes to Dubai, we go outside
That's so nice. And I'm sure you would be exploring new destinations and
every time.
yeah,
Yes.
crazy spots and beautiful cultures.
Yes.
together.
Beautiful cultures.
Yeah.
So I still remember there was an experience where we went to snow destination in Bulgaria itself. We traveled.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
we were not, as an agency, we also faced some challenges. We were not getting our train tickets to travel to a local town. We had to go to the check-in and buy tickets, and we were not getting business class tickets. So we went to the economy class where there were five localites.
Yes.
There were
School
three.
girls.
There were three
School
students who came for celebration of their New Year's. Two students were not speaking English. Also, there was one who was communicating with us, and then we were chit-chatting that how was your experience and all that. It was very exciting to see these students who came actually for New Year celebration. We were chatting with them for we had the slowest train. We traveled for about 6-7 hours in that train, and we suddenly see a grandmother, 85 years old, walking very strongly and sitting with us. And she was like very nice. And I remember my grandmother in India, and she
Yes.
was offering us fruits, the local
sweet.
foods and all that. And we were like, the cultures and the countries are same. It's just that, and we were communicating like in words and fingers, and we were
Yeah.
asking one of the girl to translate things, and she was so excited. We gave her some Indian food, and it was so it was just a memory for us, saying that I still remember that because 85 years old woman traveling alone in a train. I have not seen that much in India.
Yes.
But you see in these countries, and she went and met her son, celebrated New Year's, and she stays in a small town where she stays alone. So
Okay.
this is something which we also explore when we travel.
Yeah.
We do connect with the localite people. We do try their cuisines, try experience what they do it, and then we come and explore. And then multiple things we offer to our clients, saying that this is what we have done. You have a lot of things in your plate. Whatever you want to choose, you can choose. But this is what we love, and we have done that.
Yeah, but the best thing was Dane Ki Koi Baat Nahi.
Yeah. And then we meet a guide over there. He's speaking Hindi. He's one of the fan of Raj Kapoor. He's, we were going back to our flight. It was like 4-5 hours, journey to the airport. So this guy is like, every 3 hours, I was in tension because I wanted to reach on time, and this guy is like, "Darne ki koi baat nahi hai." And then he's there making us having lunch, and he's taking us to the golf clubs over there on the way to these destinations. And we are like, boss, we have a flight. He's like, "Don't worry, darne ki koi baat nahi hai."
Every time I say it's 30 minutes to flight, 1 hour to flight, Dane Ki Koi Baat
Oh
Nahi.
God.
Dane Ki Koi Baat Nahi.
And then he's taking us to the local restaurant, making us have lunch, and then stopping for the tea breaks. And it was snow over there.
Uh-huh.
It was a season time. It was snow. So
January.
we were like, we were a little hesitant, but we reached on time.
Okay.
We boarded our flight on time.
1 hour before the flight, maybe 1 hour 10 minutes before the flight, we reached. Because how will you take an international flight?
Yeah.
They said, "Karne ki koi baat
Koi
nahi."
baat nahi hai.
When we actually reached, they said, "You are on time, don't worry.
Oh,
We're a small
wow.
airport."
Great. So even in countries, I think people have that fear. And I remember when we used to plan travel for ourselves, would language be a barrier? But I think one thing from your experience also that I can see, love and Bollywood are good enough to
Bang
combat
on.
such barriers of
And like,
language.
imagine I'm coming down from the mountains, snow-covered mountains, and this guy's playing "Pyar Hua, Ikrar Hua."
So sweet.
So what I'm saying is, he had the collection of all the Bollywood songs.
Yeah. Anywhere across the world you go, they will say,
Yeah.
whether they're not able to speak your language, like you said, I got lost in Zurich, okay? And I forgot, I was so excited to see that I came to the hotel, checked in, and then moved out of the hotel thinking I'll come back. I know the name. And I forgot my way back to the hotel. So 4 hours, I was just struggling, and nobody could, I was not able to
Communicate.
find someone who could understand, but people were so sweet. They were, generally the older generation. They were trying to help me,
Yeah.
explain and tell me, try this route, that route. It was just so beautiful. And even in that, I met a guy who said, Shah Rukh Khan? And I said, okay, of all the things that and it was lovely. It brought a
Yes.
smile to my
Well,
face. How they
Switzerland
were.
has to have Shah Rukh Khan. No,
Yeah.
DDLJ. Switzerland tourism gone to another level after DDLJ.
Of course. So what's that one destination that we can see Pluto Travel making it big and like a USP package of Pluto Travel, a destination that's maybe already on your list or you envision to get one day?
Yeah.
2-3 destinations which we are shortlisting and we want to explore more avenues of partnership over there.
Okay.
One is Finland because
Yeah.
that's getting a lot of trend. A lot of travelers want to go there because not many people have explored that. And we also have we had Russia in our pipeline because that's also a beautiful destination.
Of course, yeah.
There is huge space to see. We were invited by Russian
Yeah,
tourism
I
board
was
as well.
speaking there. But do you know that Russia actually has the best northern lights?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the northern lights to watch there is half the price from anywhere in the world.
Oh,
And it's
exactly.
as cooler as anywhere from Norway to Finland or everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we are promoting, northern lights in Russia. People cannot go themselves because there's a lot of language barrier and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
So we're arranging the tours there.
The group packages.
Yes. But Georgia and Baku,
Mm-hmm.
which has been one of the top sellers for last few years, that's where we have done maximum MICE groups.
Okay.
Multinational companies we have taken to these countries in the group, and we have done all kinds of team building activities. So that
Amazing.
we already have our mark.
Great. Team building activities.
Yes.
A lot of travelers are hesitant because they're vegetarian. I'm saying every country
Yeah.
has vegetarian options. We are vegan ourselves.
Yeah.
We have been to countries like China,
China.
Bulgaria. You name any country, we didn't have any challenges anywhere.
Absolutely
There is
not.
so many options for vegetarian, right from restaurants to to the hotels. There is huge options worldwide. I'm saying that travelers should not hesitate that what about my food. Indians especially, they will first think that will I get a right food, and I think
Yeah, I know.
yeah. And you have vegetarian options, you have Indian restaurants in most of the countries, so it's good. You can have a good Indian meal as well. Of course, you can try international local cuisine where you can always tell them that you're vegetarian and you're not vegetarian also. They will curate dishes for you, right from salads to breads to the local dishes. They have
Everything. They do
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Especially China was a shock.
Really?
You know what? The vegan restaurants in China were full of Chinese enjoying vegetarian Chinese food.
Oh my God.
Vegetarian
That's-
fish
Uh-huh.
made with soya in the fish shape.
Uh-huh.
Vegetarian pork made with soya in the
Wow.
pork shape. So good.
So people who travel for food can again get all these options because of the expertise that you have, because you've already explored those avenues, which again, if I'm traveling, I won't know and I'll be skeptical about my travel plan. So I think that's where it comes working with experts like you in the industry, right?
There is also vegan options worldwide because celebrities and sports people are actually
Yes.
getting into vegan. So vegan options huge vegan options worldwide. So we went to Hong Kong, the best of the food we went,
Absolutely.
and we went to restaurants which were like not on the ground floor, on the first floor, and they were very nice.
Fully packed with people.
Fully packed. We had to
Enjoying
do a
the vegan
reservation
food.
in the table, and they were saying that we are already sold out for the next couple of days.
Wow.
That's great.
Great.
Yeah.
I think there's just so much that travel brings, like you say,
Totally.
one thing leads to another, and it's just like creating your own
Yes.
travel map together. But we'd come to this very interesting section, which I love, and having the heart and the hustle of Pluto Travels here together. I think hearing from both of you on the rapid fire questions that I have for you
Done.
would be an interesting segment.
Lovely.
So we'll move to that, and I want you both to be prompt, and we'd love to see the chemistry also. So,
Done.
of course, there would be disagreements, and I'm sure there are disagreements when it comes to your travel
Absolutely.
destinations as well. But I think we are here to enjoy that together. So be prompt. You can look into each other, but
We are
we'd love to
excited.
hear
Yes.
your takes
Yeah.
on it. Okay, great. So, group or solo? Which form of travel is your favorite?
Solo.
So
Okay. Road or train?
Train.
road.
Okay. Window seat or aisle seat?
Always I. yeah.
Always I.
Both. This is something we booked 2 aisles and two different places.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what. But throughout the time we are talking,
Yeah.
we are either holding hands. People are like, "Saath mein baith jao yaar."
Nice. Mountains or beaches?
Beaches.
Mountains.
Mountains? Okay. One country you could visit over and over again.
Bali.
Mm-hmm.
I think Switzerland. I would like to
Yeah.
visit
Yeah.
He
again.
loves Switzerland.
Yeah, that's my favorite country as well. Best airport of the world?
Tricky question.
Hmm?
Of course, I love Singapore. Yes.
The Changi Airport. Yeah.
Yeah. Singapore is good.
I think I also opt for Singapore because Singapore has the international standards what
Okay.
UAE offers, Dubai offers
Yeah.
us.
Okay. Perfect.
So, yeah.
Worst thing that you do after checking in to the hotel?
Checking into the hotel. Aw. Worst thing. When we open our complete bag, left, right, and center.
Oh my God. Oh my God. And who manages the room better?
None of us.
Both.
We both are same.
Okay, great. Most overrated destination?
No, I'll not say Italy.
I think Paris is
Mhm.
it's overrated a lot.
No. I personally think London.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I really wonder every time I go, I don't feel that why people stay there for, days together. I cannot.
Yeah.
I don't like London.
It's one of I've always loved London, but I think, yeah.
But
There are-
the interesting part is that we have clients going for one month there.
That's
So we
Oh,
understand,
yeah.
we don't understand what means, there's something
What
you
drives
have
them.
to drive them and they're doing continuously. It's not that they're going 1 year and they don't go next year. They do it every year.
Yeah.
So that's been an interesting thing, which, I always ask my clients that, is there something interesting you have, which we have not seen?
Still trying to get the
Yeah.
Kohinoor back.
Yeah.
You said which is overrated?
Paris, I think, is overrated.
Paris.
Okay. Most underrated destination?
Underrated.
Yeah.
India.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah. India has so much to offer.
Of course. Of course.
Everything. It has everything.
Okay. One thing you always forgot to pack.
Always forgot to
Yeah.
I pack. So no point asking him. I pack for him also.
Okay.
No, I forgot that plain pillow.
Oh yes.
So
He's
you
right.
keep buying a lot of that.
He does. Yeah, he does likes it. I don't. So I always forget to pack it for him.
Okay, great. Travel for food or travel for adventure?
Travel for photos, videos,
Oh.
experiences.
I think the adventure is,
Yeah.
I love adventure.
Okay.
It's exciting to see new adventure in new country.
Yeah, of course. Okay. Souvenirs. Love them or leave them?
Leave them.
I
Not
would
me.
carry one with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he always buys. I don't.
It's a best way to gift, I think.
Yeah. Okay. A dream celebrity client.
Dream celebrity client.
Yeah, that you still have to get on your boat.
Good question.
I think I would love to serve A.R. Rahman.
Oh, wow.
So I would like to see the
No.
pioneer of the industry.
Wow.
And to
Dubai-
serve what is his expectation on travel.
Dubai Royal
Amazing.
family.
Dubai royal family. Great. So manifesting
Mhm.
them,
Yeah.
perfect. We definitely wish you the best, and
Thank you.
we want you to curate these experiences for more and more celebrities and of course the masses, because that's where you are bringing dreams into reality. Like I said, with the creativity, with the expertise, with your own experiences that are so enchanting, so magical,
Yeah.
that you're bringing. Wonderful. I would love to hear, how do you think that the lessons that you have had from doing business together, or the lessons of being this power couple behind Pluto Travel, what has been that one key lesson that you feel that has brought you closer? And, as this dynamic duo, what would be that lesson?
One key lesson.
I think the confidence what we carry with each other is that something which is given to each of us is done. So I think that is one of the things what we believe. I
Okay.
think the belief is strong.
Mhm.
That this work, if it's given to her or she's given to me, I think probably we don't need to look back saying that,
Okay.
is it done or not? It'll be done and it'll be, advised that it's done already.
Yeah.
If it's required to inform her, otherwise
Yes.
she'll say that it's done.
One key lesson, what I personally want to talk in terms of business, not in terms of power couple, because he already spoke about it, is that delegation is very important,
Right.
and trusting your team, your people, is very important.
Hmm.
So I believe that the more you can, share, discuss things with your team members, co-team members, give them that, not leadership, but that responsibility, they can do things much better than what you can even imagine or you can think or you can do, in fact.
Just
So I
to
think-
add on that, execution. I think execution
Yeah.
is the key in our business because that really helps us and gives us confidence, to take new things.
Mhm.
So this is what we actually make sure that it's done and we over deliver. We love over delivering to clients. That's what is one of the key factors
Yeah.
what we strive for. I think that's
Great.
very important for us because that gives us as well as the client confidence that these guys are there and they'll be standing us when
Yeah.
there is a situation.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
So basically, all I can say is that, being entrepreneurs, we always think that, we should do this. We are always keeping ourselves busy on the top, above everything. But no, let the right people who you have pick and choose and take them to your level. It really helps.
Wow, that's a wonderful thought. Not just being, I think what I hear from the two of you and in sync is that both of you believe, like you said, over delivering is an art, and it's not just to be done alone. You're empowering your team, and you have a great team, a pretty large
Absolutely.
team.
Yes.
Yeah, of how many people? 100.
So apparently
people?
we are a group of company. So
Yeah.
if we talk about the entire group, we are 100.
100. That's an amazing number. And within 2 decades, managing that, talking about letting people develop the expertise and trusting them for that. That trust is so evident in the two of you, even when you were doing the rapid fire together. I mean, there was not a moment where I could see an uneasiness
No.
of going different ways also.
Absolutely.
It's just accepting the way things are, and I think appreciating the differences that's
I'm
there.
happy we have differences because we can enjoy the mountains
Yeah,
and the beaches
and the
together.
beaches. Of
So
course.
it's like that. I mean, it's good because we can experience both of them.
Amazing. So, one destination that's left on your bucket list.
That's left on our bucket list. There are quite few. But one of them which I always wanted to go and I couldn't go was Amazon.
Ah,
Yes.
Okay.
Brazil.
I think I've not been to Finland, so my destination will
Oh,
be
yeah.
Finland. So I want to see that destination because I've heard a lot.
Oh, yes. I want to take him to Finland with me once.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. So, with this, tell us if there was one advice you would like to give couples who want to do business together.
Yes.
What would that advice be?
I think so. You can always divert yourself because that gives you confidence. If you handle two different verticals in business, as in for us, it's been winning strategy as a business owners, saying that she's handling the marketing and the PR part, I handle the operation, I handle the execution, I also look into expansion. So if you divert yourself in different verticals, there's in every business there are different verticals and there are different departments.
Yeah.
So and then you have to give full confidence
Yeah.
and full right to take decisions. I think
Yeah.
decision making is a very strong factor in any any couples who are working together.
Sure.
That decision making should be very strongly given to the person, and you have to trust on that decision.
You have
Simple.
to trust.
That's true. So managing different departments is a winning strategy. So don't interfere with each other's
Yeah.
work. Plus, if you need support of each other, you can always go back and speak to them.
Yeah.
So we also take advice of each other, saying that okay, fine, there is one one vertical which I'm trying to explore. What is your view in this? So you give your right view and suggestion, and that suggestion is taken care because we come with different experiences. So I carry more experience than her in the industry.
Yes.
So as in we both carry more than 40-50 years experience. I think that is
Yeah.
a substantial experience,
Of
and
course.
our team overall carries about 200 years experience.
Amazing.
So when I need to take some finance decision, I go to my finance side. I say that I
Yes.
have this this decision for new venture. So what is your view? So I get expert advice because he's been working with finance for 40 years.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's the
Great.
difference. I think we need to create.
to
that's-
bring the best of the
absolutely,
two
yeah.
worlds. Final question.
Yeah.
I know this conversation, I just feel it shouldn't end. There's just so much to it. Where is Pluto Travel heading towards?
Yes.
The next step.
I have a different goal. He has a different, and we are both working towards it.
Okay.
Then only the growth is possible.
Sure.
So for me, I'm looking for a global tie-up.
Mm-hmm.
A global tie-up is like a global travel company who wants to set their foot in Dubai,
Okay.
and then we can represent them in this country.
Amazing.
Similar to any brand you talk about.
Okay.
Like, say, for example, a core group of hotels. When they came to Dubai, they started managing hotels here. But the hotels were already here,
Mm.
The local hotels were there,
Hmm.
and they took over the
Mhm.
management part. Same way, we want a global travel company who can come to Dubai. We can represent them at Pluto Travels, and we can manage their clients as well as we can take over on their systems.
Oh,
It's like that.
amazing.
So that's my goal for the company.
Great.
I think I'm looking into few aspects in the development growth. One is the technology, which we are really investing
Yeah.
very strongly. We're getting into AI business. I want to get into that vertical very strongly
Okay.
in next 1 or 2 years, and looking into diversion into hospitality, which is one of the things what we are looking into. Of course, travel is one vertical we have, but we are probably exploring other verticals in travel where we can add value as well as take our experience to different level, because we are in hospitality industry.
Mhm.
Hospitality itself is very big industry to cater to, and we want to definitely build a brand as an organization. But whom do you want to cater? I'm very clear whom we want to cater. We want to make sure that we cater to niche.
Okay.
So if you have that, I'm sure there is a huge
Yeah.
scope and space in our industry.
Absolutely, there is. For niche, there is.
Great. So, with that vision, we wish you both and the team of Pluto Travels all the very best. We know with the love that you have for travel, with the passion that you both bring, and the purpose that you're meeting, this is going to be another set of voyage, which is going to create a history.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we wish you luck, and we're so happy that on UPOD we could hear your experiences, your travel experiences, your vision, and what more you're wishing to bring to the world, to UAE and to the world. So our best wishes, and we'll be manifesting to have you fulfill them very, very soon.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. So kind of
Thank you. Thank you. And viewers, if you need more information about Pluto Travel, so follow the details in the link below in the bio, and you can get connected with Sapna and Bharat. And thank you so much for tuning in today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.